Mama,
Yeah.
what is this first?
We start reading. Once upon a
Once upon a time, there lived a girl whose mother had died, and whose father had married again, and the new wife and her two adherents were very mean to the girl who was forced to cook. Meal was an iron all day. And as the girl slept by the fire grows so her ugly stepsisters called her
Cinderella.
One day a letter came from the royal palace. The princess had invited us to the royal ball. One of the ugly stepsisters. It was an invite to all of the young ladies in the kingdom. At the end of the night, the prince was going to
choose his bride.
His bride. That day, the day of the ball, soon arrived, and the stepsisters were very excited as they put the fine touch to their outfits. Cinderella asked her stepmother what she might wear. "You are not going to the ball," laughed her stepmother. And poor Cinderella felt upset. She ran outside and cried. But just then, a fairy appeared out of nowhere. "I am your fairy godmother," the fairy said. With a flip of her magic wand, the fairy godmother transformed a nearby pumpkin into a beautiful carriage. She changed two mice into toys. Then she transformed a rat into a coach and two lizards into footmen. Finally, she turns Cinderella's comfy dress into a beautiful bow gown, and birds butter down with a pair of glass slippers. "Enjoy the ball," said the fairy godmother, "but make sure you are back home by midnight, or the spell will be broken." Cinderella thanked her fairy godmother and set off to the ball. The palace looked magical in the moonlight, and Cinderella was very excited. No one in the room recognized her, and everyone agreed that she was the most beautiful young lady at the ball. The prince was inspired by Cinderella's beauty, and he danced with her all night as the clock whispered. Slowly toward midnight, Cinderella was having such a wonderful time that she got to leave. Duck, duck,
Duang, duang, duang.
dong, dong, dong. Through the clock, struck 12, and Cinderella answered what her fairy godmother had said. Without a word, Cinderella fell and whistled into the night, leaving one of her glass slippers behind on the palace stairs. The princess picked up the glass slipper. The prince picked the glass slipper and called out his helper. Go and search the kingdom for the girl whose foot fits the slipper. She is the girl I wish to marry. The week passed, and the prince helped search the whole kingdom. Only Cinderella and her ugly stepsister were left. Then the second ugly stepsister tried. The first ugly stepsister tries to squeeze and push her foot into the slipper. But no matter how hard she tried, but her foot was too big. Then the second ugly stepsister tried the slipper on, but her foot was too small. No luck here, except the prince helped her, and she turned to leave. Wait, cried Cinderella. Father, I have a daughters. The stepmother and the ugly stepsister looked at him in
Believe.
Her is still go to the ball strong. Cinderella's stepmother, and with that Cinderella slipped her foot into the glass slipper, and it fit perfect. Cinderella arrived never back to the palace, but she did not need to worry. The prince would recognize her at once as a beautiful girl he had danced with. Will you marry me? He asked. Cinderella talking her head. Yes, said Cinderella, joyful. Cinderella and the prince were married the very next day, and they lived happily ever after.
Woohoo! Good job!